see the house? Super rad. Oh, oh my god. Dude, it's so sketchy. Oh, it's kind of a cool shot too. Dang it. Okay. Come on, camera. Give me something. I'm so late to party on this guy as well. Or it's like this little clamp. It's a latch. Peak design. They've been around forever. And I've just never pulled the trigger on one of them. And I finally did. And it's been like the most amazing buy that I've ever purchased. Just because if you're a photographer, you know, it's like sucks having just like loose weight. Like, oh, I gotta go over here. Having loose weight of like a camera strap, like something on your back and not on your front. Kind of just like dangling, like flopping around and shit. Sucks, especially when you're like in a forest and you want things, kind of keep things tight. So what this thing does is it straps it to your shoulder, which not only keeps you like balanced, having a backpack on the back and then a big ass camera on your chest makes things easier for balance. And then also it's so easy just to go like this. Well, I mean, if I'm not holding the camera or holding the thing, but like boom, so easily accessible and easy to grab when you're not using it. So love it. Back up in the forest again, and you kind of see the house. This is kind of a cool shot, seeing it through there. Literally on a cliff. Oh. Yeah, just kind of have the foundation built to some extent. I think there's some other things as well, but mostly just foundation. How the hell do I get out of there? Okay. Oh, watch your head. My head. Oh, yeah, here we go. So there's stairs. The design of this house is so rad. It can hopefully get you like some idea of the rendering of what it actually would look like, what the idea of what it'll look like. But another thing that I know Omer mentioned, or I guess Jason, sorry, the general contractor, I think he's the head of general contractor. Anyways, he was saying that basically they knew what the process looked like, but not the end goal. Like they have a complete and total understanding and idea of how they want to put this house together, but they have no idea what it's going to look like at the very end, which I thought was some of the most artsy shit I ever did. I love that. And that does kind of make sense to an extent. Because if the process is dope, which obviously it is, oops, the end goal should absolutely be dope. I think that's just like bathrooms and whatnot. But yeah, such a rad house. We'll go over here. I don't know if you can hear it, but the rain is absolutely coming down. Kind of in like a little bit of a trail. Big old cliff. And we can go down to the first time I ever got here. This is what I came down and saw. It was such a cool initial area to go to. Kind of sets the tone for what Governor's Point is like. Here's more of that wall. We could go inside there, but it's just dark and like there's not that much stuff going on. Here is, there's all these two chairs looking out. It's red. That's where I just came. And here is a viewpoint, which I absolutely love. I've gotten a lot of footage out here. This rope is new. But just like the vastness of the ocean, it's crazy. Also, that cliff is not friendly looking. Yeah, it's insane, especially during like sunsets. It's absolutely wild. I've come out here a few times. God, I feel like I need to start the entire beginning of this video over just because I was jumping around all over the place. Now I'm just a lot more comfortable and like spewing my thoughts a little bit cleaner and like more accurate versus just being like mad nervous and like, oh God, I'm talking to a camera, like what the hell. But we out here. So yeah, I think there's like other trails you can go to. Like up there. Ooh, actually let's go up there. I want to show you these things. This is another one of Omer's designs. Super unique. Is this a grapple? Can we go down there? What's down there? Ooh, I want to rappel down there like Batman. These things. They're super unique. Don't even really know what they are. Sorry I'm breathing so loudly too. Climbing up hills. But yeah, there's one over here too. I don't know what those are. Yeah, looks like this is just like a pathway of some sort. Definitely explored a ton of this place, but have yet to get everywhere, you know what I mean? Oh, this is definitely a trail somewhere. This is sweet. I'm gonna do this. I don't care if I walk back in the rain. Oh, maybe not so much a trail. maybe more or less just make my own trail. Oh wow, that looks dicey. Okay, something I could fall through for sure. Dude, wore shorts out here once, and that was the last time I wore shorts out here. Just because, holy shit, dude, like the poison ivy and like you don't realize what like attaches to your leg and shit. It's brutal. It also just hurts. Like I never even realized what poison ivy was until it actually got me one time, or I guess multiple times. It wasn't fun. Oh, I don't actually know where I am right now. So I don't know. There doesn't seem to be anything in the distance that's worth. I mean, it's pretty, but I don't know. I gotta make our way back here. Kind of finally out of the thick of it here. And back to the house and where we originally started. Now we're kind of just gonna make our way back up towards the road. So, as I said at the beginning, we started off at lot 1. And this oops, is lot 16. So we are going to make our way. Oh my God, this is real steep. Oh my God. Make our way down the road and you'll kind of see where all the other lots would be. Obviously there's still a ton of trees and foliage and like, you know, a lot of construction that had to be done, but it is kind of just a legit blank slate of something that you could buy if you were Bill Gates. God, this weather feels good. I love it. Oh, here's a cool angle of the house. We do have the wide angle on, so it might be a little, I don't know if that helped. Yeah, it's super cool. There was an event here not too long ago, and I got to kind of get a way better understanding of what this place was about, and it made me appreciate and love it even more. It's just a really, really cool, unique project, and I hope everyone, or a lot of people buy, or I guess 16 people buy every single lot, because it would go a very long way, and it'd make Bellingham just that much more special because this would be here. Also, this road is amazing. Also, that tree is massive and super red. And if I had any sort of camera battery left, I would take a picture of that. Also, it's almost fall. So pretty. Still got a ways to go for all the leaves change, but we getting there. Oh, also, I don't know if you've noticed this, but like, you'll see this design in the road. It's such a cool, I don't know what the concept behind this was. Wow, stop focusing on my face. Here. I don't know what the initial concept or idea behind this was, but it is very symbolic of this place. And obviously if someone takes a picture and sees this road, they'll know exactly where they're at because this is so unique and cool. But this is basically everywhere throughout Governor's Point on every single, obviously, piece of road. That's here. Oh, you'll also see, so this is, so I don't know if I said at the beginning, but Omer and Randy own it's a light fixture company, super high-end, amazing light fixtures called Bocce, I believe is what it's called. Excuse me if I messed that up, but they make light fixtures that are insanely artsy and cool. And throughout the property, they are everywhere. And there's like these tree things. It's like a tree with light fixtures on the end of it. I'll show you kind of close up here. And these are all lights. So at a specific time during the evening, all of them turn on. And that one's kind of like a weaker one. There's some cooler ones, or like bigger ones. Maybe there's one up here, I'll show you. But on the evening time, they all turn on and light up, I guess, signify where you're at on the road, which is super nice. Super bougie too. Look how pretty this is. Just those different tones of green throughout the forest, and then the yellow up top is so, so cool. I've walked around this place probably 20 times and it never gets old, just because there's always so much to explore. Like that trail initially with the deer, I'd never been down there before. Kind of want to go down there. Here's another one of those light fixtures. This one's a little bit more, a little bigger. Kind of hopefully that gives you a better idea. And they're not like, they're like dim chill lights too. It's not like an aggressive, like this thing is lit light, you know what I mean? It's way more laid back and fits the environment appropriately, I guess I should say. Okay, so we're kind of making our way up here. Kind of a longer road behind us. It's cool. So many windy spots. It's so rad. Oh, I'll show you. Well, just more ferns and just forestry amazingness. I don't know. You know that sound of like, there's another light. It might be turned on right now. That sound of that sound right there. If you heard that, it's just quiet rain like trickling down onto ferns and trees and leaves in general, which are, I love that sound. It's also so quiet. Hopefully this mic gets all that. This mic's awesome. Up there, you climb down. So this is just like a really, really cool spot I loved. And let me take this off so you can kind of see better. It's just perfectly windy, and then there's that light fixture in there too. So getting a shot of that, just leading lines to the end is awesome. So kind of I pinpointed a spot that I could get up to, which is up there. I'll put that back on real quick. We have to like climb up this super steep ass hill, which fuck it, let's do it. To get up there, and up here is a really, really cool kind of viewpoint for this road. And I got some good photos. Also, it just feels like way too much of a seat like that. You sit on that. You know what I mean? How perfect is that? But like, you kidding? Look at that shot. It's money. And then I'm just like high up. Like so pretty. And then nothing but forest up there. Yeah. I should probably see if I can get a photo. See if this thing's still going. Oh, we're doing okay. Oh, we are blinking. Okay, and now we basically fall down this hill. All right. Going down that thing is a little bit more sketchy than going up. Kind of need my full attention to not be on the camera doing that. And shoes absolutely got, oops, come on. Shoes absolutely got muddy, but it's all good. Oh. Shoes, by the way, I absolutely love Solomon's, dude. I used to say Salomons until someone called me out on it. Like, no, dude, it's Solomon. I was like, yeah. Why does my brain immediately go towards Salomon? And it's probably because salmon, but I don't know. So, but I own probably like 5 pairs of Solomons, and they're all amazing. I can't lie. They take some, the only thing is they take a little bit to get, like, break in, because they're hiking shoes, so they're not like, you know, Ultra Boost, where they have that like cushiony, like softness to them, like bounciness, which I wish I could wear out here, but nonetheless of having some structure to them, which you want with hiking and all that stuff, they're insanely comfortable. But they do take some time to break in. But once you do, they're insane. And I love them. These are like XT4s, I think. I have 2 pairs of XT6s, and then, which I'm kind of just using as like, not a shoe for this. Like, I'm getting dirty, I'm wearing my old stuff. But the XT6s are purely just for like, I don't know, I'm wearing with nice clothes and all that stuff. Oh, so here's another, okay, so here's another, we should probably go down here, showing you giving you a tour of the place. Who cares if it's raining? It's also covered by trees, so who cares? We're going in the brush for sure. And this is where I wore shorts one time and absolutely got, the forest got me that day, that's for sure. But here is where, it's so cool. I love overarching trees. It makes it feel so good. I don't know what it is about it. A little pathway. I've already gotten a ton of footage of this place. This is lot 8, so we're like halfway. I don't know if you noticed, but there was, I should have shown you the roundabout, but there's a roundabout back there. Oh, geez, a log. There's a roundabout back there, and that basically is halfway through Governor's Point. So there's obviously the entrance in the road up where I shot the deer on. And once you get to the roundabout, you can either go straight, which is where I started on lot 1. You can go left, which is the road we literally just walked up of, with the viewpoint of the road and then the house at the very end, which is lot 16. Or you could go right, which I've yet to show you, which is like this super cool little private beach, small little private beach. That's absolutely amazing. Which I'll save that to the end. But right now there is, wow, we're like mad in the thick of it. Look at this, a little dragonfly. In the brush, dude. At the end of this is like a really rad, oh fuck, I remember this being tricky, or just gross, like cliff type deal. Oh my god, that's slippery. A little cliff that is just a really cool viewpoint to a little like beach type area, which I'll show you. And right now we are on, so this is lot 8. This is the viewpoint you would see. Obviously you might, take a couple of those trees down, but we are like smack dab in the middle of lot 8. And then lot 9 would be over here. But as I mentioned earlier, it was like you're buying land, which you'll have to absolutely, make some adjustments to. Kind of continuing on. Dude, out here you run into like random spider webs. Like it just hits you in the face out of nowhere. And it sucks because you don't know where the spider's at. But you kind of just like, all right, the spider's on me. The spider's on me. Okay, so you can kind of see where we're going here. Well, maybe. Super cool little pathway. All the way, and then so you can either, so you can go right here, but I usually like going left because of this. Are you kidding? So many different shades of, it's like tones of green, what I should say. So there's that. It's honestly one of my favorite spots, and I launched my drone there a couple days ago. I still have to launch my drone. It's raining though too. Fuck it. Super cool little spot down there. This is actually one of the spots that we went across. Obviously, like made our way across. Oh yeah, this is that huge, cool tunnel looking thing. Like this huge wall on the side there. Yeah. I wish you could get out to that point there. Oh, this camera. Wish you could get out to that point there. But man, look at that cloud. Dude, I'm about to get drenched. Oh, and here's a cool shot too. Hold on. So, I don't know if you can see it, but the house, the only house on Governor's Point is right over there. Kind of see, frame it for those trees. Yeah. A lot of like clay ground, which is kind of unique. I love this so much. I love stormy weather. I don't know what it is about stormy weather in general, but I just love it so much. Hold on, I'm gonna clean up my camera. All right, so maybe I should try to get a picture here. Although I've gotten a ton already. I love this spot. Camera's definitely wet. That's the thing I don't like, dude. I mean, obviously don't like, you know, absolutely dunk your camera in like water, like no shit, you know what I mean? Could ruin it. But these things are like made to like, they're like tools. It's a tool you gotta use to get pictures. And if you want amazing pictures, you have to take it on the elements and do some, you know, not necessarily dicey shit with it, but like, you can't be afraid to get it wet. And like people who like take such good care of your cameras and like have cases on them and like, you know, those people who are like, hey man, put this strap on, put the neck strap on before I hand it to you. I hate that, dude. I don't hate it, but like it's so much like, it's like, dude, oh, so you're gonna use your camera or not, dude? Like, my hands are that clumsy. I'm just gonna like drop your shit. But then it's also just like tells me something about that person to where it's like, you know, I know they're not getting their camera like wet like mine is, or like I know they're not going out in like a downpour to get insanely cool footage like that. Like, dude, I have a Leica, and I've had my Leica for probably like 10 years now. It's a Leica Q, and it's like the coolest camera ever. And it's not even like this one's a tank, dude. Like, this one will withstand a lot just because it's kind of built for it. This is what I shoot like all, you know, professional grade stuff with and commercial stuff, and like, hence why I'm using it for this shoot. But the Leica is just a lot more fun, has a ton more character to it. The photos come a lot more rich, and the colors are a lot more fun to like edit. But dude, I beat the shit out of that camera. Like, it's, I don't know, like not intentionally, but like, you know, I'm not afraid to bring it out in the rain, or like, I don't know, I always keep the lens hood on, so the lens is protected. But I don't know where I'm going with this. It's just people who are timid with their camera just tell me a lot about them, and you should be, you know, more open to potentially getting a little wet, which is at the end of the day not that big of a deal. All right, we're almost kind of back up to where gotta make a little trek up this hill here. Look at that line shot into, it's pretty. Sorry for the heavy breathing again. Oh jeez. Dude, flat out in the wilderness right now, you know? It's cool. My socks are so wet. Feet are just like drenched right now. Ooh, this shows fall like crazy. Well, sort of. I don't know if you can see that, but it's leaves are changing. That's for dang sure. Okay, so should have flown my drone earlier. Fucked up. But it's all good. Maybe if the rain stops a little bit, I'll check the weather, see if it will stop a little bit. But maybe we can fly it a little later. All right, almost back up to the road here. Dude, pants are wet, like soaked. Feels good though. Dude, dripping sweat like every day, like how I need it, you know? So here's here's the roundabout. So that's where we came in. That's where the deers were at. Oh my gosh, there's still stuff on the camera. Hold on. Oops. So that's where we came in. So imagine pulling up right here. This is a roundabout. To the left, that's where the house is. So we walked up the hill and took the pictures of the road. Straight is where my car's parked. I guess we haven't necessarily walked down that road yet, but we will because my car's down there and we have to. And then to the right here is a little private beach area, which is super, super cool. There are no houses, I guess from my understanding, no houses are actually going to be built down here. It's all just going to be like a little private luxury, top of the beach. It's coming down a little bit. It's not like thick drops, but it's like consistent little ones, you know. This is like one of my favorite spots too. Look at this road. Look how cool it is. Just surrounded by forest. It's amazing. Wow, let me take a picture of the Please battery. Ooh, it's coming down a lot more now. Maybe it's just because I'm surrounded by trees. And here's like my favorite light. This one's the coolest for some reason, I don't know why. Just because the backdrop is amazing and lovely. Yeah, I love that light, I don't know why. And also this, but like, are you kidding? Look how like perfectly spaced all those trees are. Just beautiful. It's like a movie set in there. Looks like a movie set. Just a little bit, I guess. Look at this guy. He's weirdly shaped. There's like two of them. There's one right there. One right here. Oh, that one's got plants on it. Or brush. Oh, the tree kind of covering the road a little bit. I love that. I wish this road was a little more clean. Like I was flying my drone not too long ago and it's like kind of up above, getting drone footage, and like you definitely notice like the dirty ass road, which, you know, you're trying to sell it for like real estate, so it's like obviously it looks a lot better when it's cleaned up, but I do understand, you know, a lot of trucks driving down this place and dirt being kicked up and there's construction, so it makes sense. So I've hiked up, so here we're almost to the beach, or then I guess from a small beach. I guess it is technically a beach, but nothing crazy. I've hiked up here, this big ass hill right here. And the other side is like another bay with a ton of different houses. I forget what the cove is called. I think it's a cove, not a bay. But still super pretty. Now that is like uncharted territory. There's no, I guess there's a trail over there, but I don't know where that went. But there's definitely no trail to get up there. However, there's a trail to get down here. Don't really know what that means. Protect the wildlife, hell yeah, you know. All right. This wide angle comes so much in handy. Like, it helps a ton. I was obviously gonna be some like vignetting, probably around the outside, but work with what you can get. Okay, we're almost there. A little road down, a little trail down. Oh. Yeah. Now this is as close as you're gonna get to sand, probably. Are you kidding? Look how misty and pretty that is. Oh, there's a boat over there. Look at this water. Look how beautiful that water is. Looks fresh. Looks like you'd absolutely drink that and not die. Boat's moving over there. Yeah. Definitely flying my drone over here. And now it's raining. I'm probably not gonna still. Yeah, the water's so lovely. Just took a moment. The boat's on its way out. I don't know if you can see it. Oh, it's right there. Oh, no, it's not. I don't know where it is. It's hard to kind of see. Hold on. It's right there. I'll be going out fishing. Or I don't know. Something. Now, when the tides definitely make its way back in, but when the tide's out, you can definitely go out on like pretty far on this stuff. But right now you obviously can't. It doesn't even look to be like that cold. Like, I could go in right now, go swimming, and it probably wouldn't even be that bad. But man, this is so peaceful. That bridge over there, I don't know what that is. Oh dude, it's like, this weather right now is so nice. I can't lie. Look at this. This is so insanely peaceful, dude. I didn't want to go anywhere. Dude, I just sit out here and, oh wow, this lens is brutal, hold on. Didn't think it was gonna, well, love that it's raining, but also didn't bring like a microfiber or anything. All right, we gotta make our way back up to the road. I'm just gonna like let this run so you guys can hear the sound, because it doesn't get much better than this. It's so good. Oh, it's paradise. Love it. Northwest paradise. Definitely getting wet though. Like this is like a prime example of what I would want a viewer to see like on my vlogs. Is this. And this sound and just this experience. This is what the Northwest is, and I absolutely love it. So like refreshing and oxygenated too. Like the air just feels so good to breathe. The sound just does not get old. It's incredible. So now we are back at the roundabout, which is right there, walking back to my car, which is down this road. And yeah, hopefully that kind of gave you a better experience as to what Governor's Point is like. Obviously there's a lot more details, which Derek, the realtor whom I work for, who taking these photos for, would answer all your questions in much detail and more depth than I ever would. But I hope my understanding, my perspective gave you a better understanding of what it was like, as well as just like, I hope you got a better visual viewpoint of what the peninsula is like as well, because it is a very beautiful and just, it's a breath of fresh air. It's like uncharted and amazing, and the project itself is going to be just so artsy and cool and unique, and it's going to be something like you've never seen before. I can guarantee you that. Maybe I'll do another video down the road just explaining more about, I'm wanting to go visit Omer and his bochi, I hope that's what you call it, how it's pronounced, company up in Vancouver. And hopefully we get to a point where I can show you all that, just so you can understand his, his idea of what, of his, I'm tired of shit right now, I can't speak, but his idea of what artwork is and how he goes about his process, and like how he develops what his art pieces are. Yeah, dude. Yeah, so we're kind of like at this point where I'm like we're at a bridge sort of looking thing, kind of like a cool viewpoint, and we're almost actually to the driveway of the only house that's actually in Governor's Point. There's another light. Yeah, guys, thanks so much for following along. I appreciate you tons. Definitely want to try to do a bit more of these. I want to do one in Vancouver next, just because that is like hands down my favorite city of all time, and I want to show you guys my perspective on that, because I got to spend some quality time up there and to get a lot more better understanding. And I think it's very underappreciated for what that city is. So that's kind of my goal for the next video. But thanks so much for tagging along. I appreciate you guys tons. Sorry we need to fly the drone out, but we'll get that next time when it's not raining, which it's northwest, so who even fucking knows. All right, thanks so much, guys. See ya.